So it says, we are fighting against spiritual powers of evil in heavenly places. That is why you need to get God's full armor. Then on the day of evil, you'll be able to stand strong, right? So the day of evil doesn't necessarily have to be that spectacular day of evil. The day of evil can simply be the day that you're tested and tempted, right? It says that what? Put on the armor, so when that day of evil comes, you can be strong and you can stand strong against it, right? So if somebody disrespects you and you get a feeling inside yourself and you want to disrespect them back or you want to stand up for yourself, right? That's an evil day. That's an evil time. And you got to fight against that. How? With good. We just went into how we overcome evil with good. We don't overcome evil with evil. We don't fight fire with fire. We fight evil with good. Okay? That's when we fight evil with good. It says, and when you have finished the whole fight, you will be standing. So stand strong with the belt of truth tied against your waist. So the belt of truth tied against what's truth? Truth is Yahweh Shai. Truth is love. Right? It says, and on your chest wear the protection of the living. On your feet wear the good news of peace to help you stand strong. That good news and peace, right? Because it's the good news that gives you peace, right? Because what is the good news? The good news is, we went into it earlier. The good that we do is going to be good that we get back, right? And that should bring you peace, right? Because imagine if somebody does something bad to you and you do something good to them and it's just bothering you on the inside. I did something good for this person, did something bad to me. And it's like unsettling feeling. But knowing that, A, the good that we do it unto we're actually doing unto the Lord, right? B, the good that we're doing unto the Lord. And B, the person who did bad unto you is not really that person. It's spirits on that person. So you're not getting finessed by this person. It's just spirits on that person, right? So it's not person, right? It's not person. It says, and also use the shield of faith with which you can stop all the burning arrows that come from the evil one. Right? That shield of faith. And what's faith? Faith again is love. Faith is love. Faith is walking in love. And the application of love. That's what faith empowers all that. Right? Love and the application of love. For an example. And believing in it. For an example. Noah through faith built the ark. Right? Who else? Noah through faith built the ark. King David through faith showed, and this is more so the faith that we have to show. The faith of King David, right? In his triumph, in his high times, had been merciful unto King Saul, right? Being merciful to Saul, that was through faith, right? That was through faith. Faith that love was the way. That love is the answer, right? So when you have faith that love is the answer, that's going to help you. That's going to help you fight those attacks off, right? When you know love is the answer, that's going to help you fight the attacks. Because you're not going to reward evil because you know that evil isn't the answer. You know that love is the answer, so you're going to reward in good, right? You're going to stay in the spirit. Because you understand that the spirit is the way, love is the way, not evil, right? I'm going to switch back over to this part. I'm going to read in the KJV. So this is Ephesians 6 and verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against the flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having the breastplate of righteousness, and we know that righteousness is what? Righteousness is walking in love. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking a shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take on the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And we know the word of God. The word of God is the gospel. The word of God is Yahweh Shai, and everything he stood for, and everything that he came to do, their Father told him to do. Let's go over here. Second Corinthians 1. Second Corinthians 1:8. For we would not, brethren, have you ignorant of our trouble, which came to us in Asia, that we were pressed out of measure, above strength, and as much that we despaired even of life. So we get that real quick. You go into that word despair, it says to be utterly at loss, to be utterly destitute of measure or resources, to renounce all hope, to be in despair, right? So it says in Asia that we were pressed out of measure, above strength, inasmuch that we despaired even of life. Right? Watch this. Second Corinthians 1:8. This is brothers and sisters. This is the ERV. Brothers and sisters, we want you to know about the trouble we suffered in Asia. We had great burdens there, which were greater than our own strength, right? So the things, the tribulation and the burdens that they went through and they they went through, right, was greater than their strength, right? It says we even gave up hope for life, right? So that's how bad things was. They gave up hope for life, right? It says, in fact, it seems like God has been telling us we are going to die. But this is so that we will not trust in ourselves, but in God, who raises people from death, right? So, you see, the Lord put Paul in a situation where, so I put Peter in a situation, right, where things got so bad, right, they gave up on life. They thought it was going to be all over, right?